What is going on, guys? Karen Snipes here, back with another video, and today I present you pretty much my final impressions on the Black Ops 2 beta. And I know the beta did end yesterday, early in the morning or late in the night. I forget when it was, but it ended last night. So I thought, I've been playing the beta since it dropped. Let me just give you know, my final opinions on it since the beta is over. And now what we do now is wait for the game to come out. So my very first experience playing the beta, playing the Black Ops 3 in general, it was different. It was a lot different. Compared to Advanced Warfare, the gameplay, the movement is a lot slower in my opinion. I don't know if any of you guys have felt like that, but I just feel like the gameplay and the movement is so much slower than Advanced Warfare, and that's not a bad thing. That's actually a good thing. I know Call of Duty is a fast reaction-based Twitch shooter, it's an arcade shooter, but I think Advanced Warfare was a little bit too much. The movement speed in Advanced Warfare was way too fast. But this has sort of the right movement speed. It's not too fast, it's not too slow. It's the perfect pace, you know. Advanced Warfare is, you know, way too fast. You're jumping around, but you know, in this, you know, the jump is very slow. People thought, you know, oh man, they're bringing back exos. Jesus Christ, they're bringing back exos. Here we go with this. That's not what those are. These are not exos. You know, they're just sort of like a boost pack. Really boost in the, like, 2 feet in the air, extremely slow. And it's just to help you get over certain parts of the map or certain barriers.
They're gone.
But it's not really useful in my opinion. I feel like if I jump, you know, this game is you know, much more, you know, rewarding to the people who play on the ground. For me, in my opinion, if I'm jumping in the air, a lot of the times my habit is to not like jump halfway in the air. My habit is to jump all the way into the air and lose all my stamina and come shooting back and come back to the ground. And so that's very slow, and it's a lot of movement, and you're doing all that, and you're trying to shoot somebody, you're dead. You know, someone's gonna kill you easily. I feel like this game is definitely more boots on ground. Call of Duty is going into the future, so you know, this movement system might always be here. Who knows? But you know, it's mainly boots on ground. To me, the boots on ground part feels a lot like Black Ops 2. It's slower pace. It's not as fast. It's a perfect pace. The pace that I think every Call of Duty should be at. Not too fast, not too slow. Now there was problems with the Xbox One beta, whole code thing. So that part of the beta really frustrated me because I was so excited to play, and I was like, man, I pre-ordered this for nothing, and I can't even play it. But I found an exploit to play it until since they didn't fix the codes for like another day. I just found an exploit, and yeah, so that part of the beta was not good. Another part of the beta that was not good, we're gonna focus a little bit more on negatives, was the lag. The lag was incredible. I don't know if I know everyone has experienced the lag. I don't know what it is. It was so laggy at times. It was unplayable. You couldn't move. You couldn't shoot anything. It was just completely unplayable in my opinion. And I didn't enjoy that. That made me not want to play the game at all. Sometimes it just made me want to quit it. So the problems with the beta kind of did turn me off from the game. I was so bored while the beta was out. I tried playing it as much as possible, but when it got to the point where the game was lagging and crashing repeatedly, like 10 times in an hour, it got a little bit excessive where you didn't even want to play because it was like, what's the point of me playing? I'm gonna play a couple games and then either crash, the beta's gonna crash on me, or it's gonna just start lagging so where it's not fun anymore, where you can't really do anything. I feel like that was a part of the beta that really did turn me away from the game a little bit at times. Another part that turned me off, and I know I'm focusing a lot on negatives. I will get to the positives after this. Is, you know, because there are only specific negatives, but another negative that did turn me away from the game was the fact that in the beta we had so much trouble playing with each other. You know, partying up and playing with friends, and I know people had that problem as well. You could barely play with your friends, in a party on the beta. So that was difficult. That made the game not as fun because it's a multiplayer experience, and when you can't enjoy the main features of a multiplayer game, it sucks. But let's get into the positives. Enough with the negatives. That's really all the negatives that I've seen and that I've experienced. But let's get into the positives. One big positive is the guns, the gunplay. It's really smooth. It's really fun. The guns are, very different from each other. And the guns have a lot more recoil. The recoil is definitely more noticeable on guns like the Man of War. The Arc 7 has a weird recoil pattern. I didn't have a lot of problems with shotguns. The shotgun that kind of looked like the Remington was very slow. The KRM, it was slow. So it wasn't really much of a problem, So, but the overall gunplay and feel of the guns was fun. They were, I didn't really see any specific good guns. Yeah, the M8 was a little bit overpowered. I do give it that, but they nerfed it. They nerfed it during the beta, which is awesome. And the gun became practically unseen. I didn't see the gun anyway because the reason I made the M8 so good is because how fast it shot. So how fast it shot, so it could put a lot of damage extremely quickly and kill enemies in 1 second into the gunfight. So, and they nerfed it, and I never seen it again. But the guns feel really balanced to me. I don't really feel like there's one particularly good gun at all. I just feel like there's preferences. If you want to use a certain gun, you can. But there's really no overpowered guns that I've seen. After the M8 was patched, I didn't really see anything extremely overpowered. The score streaks are extremely fun to use. The care packages, I don't know if it's maybe, they changed the odds or something, but I've been getting, haters and wraps and care packages frequently. So those are always awesome. The Hellstorm is extremely powerful, which I like because it's raining missiles down, and I really enjoy using the Hellstorm missiles. The hater and the wraps are cool, but the score streaks feel really fun, and they have a use. They're extremely useful in this game. So I feel like the score streaks are up there. They're 100% good. I don't feel like there's really any problems with them. And another thing that I love about the game, that I truly love about the game, is the specialists. The specialists are so fun to use. A lot of people thought that the specialists would be extremely overpowered. It wouldn't be fair. It'd be like Destiny, but it doesn't feel like Destiny. You may get your special ability one or two times a game, and that's really it. The specialists are only there if you need to get out of a jam or a tight spot. I really feel like I don't even use them. I use a lot of the more support ones instead of the sort of lethal ones, because I feel like there's really no use for them. But they do feel good. They do feel awesome. They are a much needed sort of experience to the Call of Duty multiplayer match. But yeah, other than that, I really enjoyed the beta. There's some things that are kind of on the fence for me, but I overall enjoyed the beta. If you guys enjoyed this video, please drop a like, subscribe, and comment. This has been the Countdown Snipe signing out, and peace.